masks and stuff. So we were talking the other day. I was like, so what are you doing with the kids? She's like, oh, they're not going back. I'm too worried about them. I was like,
not.
Okay, well, who's going to teach them? Like, they both work full time.
Right.
She's like, oh, they did really well in the spring.
Well, are they allowed to, are they old enough to stay home alone?
Well, not really.
No, so then what?
I'm just like what's
that is like, well, no. It's like a fucking free-for-all over there.
Right? I'm like, I don't know what the plan is. I gotta be kind of quiet. But I don't know what the plan is here. Like, they both work. And she's like, they did really good with the like schoolwork in the spring. And I was like, but that wasn't like schoolwork. That was like some work pages to keep them busy. It's not like they plan to be home. Like, you're taking on full time. She's like, oh, well, I'll talk to so-and-so, another friend. And she was getting packets from the school. And I'm like, okay, but I still, like, that's for a sick day. That's not
like, what's going to happen with these little kids? I'm talking like first, second, third. All these parents are refusing to send them, which, you know what, that's your choice. But if you can be home and they can learn online, that's one thing. But what about these parents, which are the majority, that work each of them work out of the house. And so anyway, back to my fighting. So I'm fighting this bitch, okay? I'm fighting. And she told me, I go, well, the daycares are going to be packed. She's posted, well, that's bullshit. Those kids shouldn't even be going to daycare. It is not safe. I was like, well, what do you want them to do?
These people have to work.
Not everybody is entitled, white privileged little bitch like you. Look at me just making judgment calls. I looked at her profile, okay? But this, I mean, the board I was on, it's a wealthy area, you know? And it's the same area where one of the pizza shops is, you know. But I was like, you know, there's so many people that don't have the option of just staying home with their kids. Their kids have to go to daycare. I just don't even know what the right answer is, because I do think it's going to spread like wildfire in the fall, no matter, and the school is probably going to make it worse. But something has to be done for these essential workers that are working parents. And I'm talking nurses.
Yeah.
Doctors. You know, I mean,
minimum wage workers are probably in the worst position.
Absolutely. But there's also people that are doing financially well that have to still put their kids in daycare.
Yeah.
No matter, you know what I mean? They have to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're essential. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan is going to be. I'm not quite sure, you know, what's going to make sense.
Oh, I'm quite excited to see how this all plays out, because these 3 kids are now going to be homeschooling themselves, from what I can see, with packets. Like, I just don't even know.
Well, I think it's really going to push the kids here. Are going to fall behind, you know. And I have to say, I don't even know what I would do if it was me. I mean, I thought, well, my options are, I could have told my girls that they're so freaking smart that they graduated early. Because they're so dumb that they wouldn't even know it was COVID, all right? They're dumb, all right? And I could have said, you can finally say, I am so smart. I could graduate. I graduated early. Yeah, that's one of my little COVID tag jokes. But honestly, I don't know what I would have done. I am so dumb. How would I have even begin to homeschool? I can't even read. How am I going to teach them?
I don't understand new math, so I
don't know. Please, I don't understand old math. So, and my kids are dumb. They're dumb. Dumb.
Really, could they have done much worse?
No, I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. They're great at what they do. Bartending, they're great. They're great at talking. They took after me. My one daughter, she's the queen of the bullshitters. My oldest daughter can stand up at that bar and bullshit with the best of them while she makes those fancy drinks, you know. But when it came to academics, like me, they struggled, you know. And it's socially, and I guess what I was saying before was street smarts, you know.
Yeah.
My kids, they're very street smart. And, you know, a lot of their friends who did very well in school were not very street smart and got themselves into buttloads of trouble. You know, my kids knew enough when we're going to get in trouble. Let's not do this, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I would do, Jen. I don't know. I put them in summer camp when they were on summer, you know, off on the summer. And I got lucky. My kids are so dumb. They always went to summer school. So I always had
Free
babysitting.
daycare.
I always had free daycare. My kids went to summer school every year like a damn pill. So, and then they would go to summer camp. Yeah, so I just don't know. That the whole school thing is crazy. I wanted to talk about this with Margaret, but it's just too funny. I want to talk about it with you. Actually, let me hold that in case she comes. Let me do this story, all right? Let me share the screen with you because I've got a couple stories and it's just me and you. Here we go. Can you see it?
No.
How about now?
Now I can.
Okay, so this is my town, one of my town that that I work in, and it's Webster, New York. And a woman received these fake Ray-Bans from China, and it was on the news. She called the news to say she got a pair of sunglasses in the mail that she did.
Oh God!
Now, I'm waiting for a bunch. This bitch better not have got mine. I'm not joking, okay? I'm waiting for my glasses. So the past several days, the articles was saying about what they're calling this, Jen, is there's a name for it. It's called the brushing scam.
Oh.
And it's, again, we have talked about this in the past where we always would say, you know, free gift friend. You know, we would get our free gifts from China. I got free iPods from China. They work great. Love them. I've gotten a lot of free items that come in the, you know, free gift friend. So this woman she was upset because other people were getting these packages of seeds, which we're going to talk about. People are getting seeds in the mail from China.
How about the seeds?
Yes. I was waiting for Margaret because her parents made the news because they got the seeds.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So she, you know, got these glasses and she said, I just don't know where they came from. And neither of them ordered them. But if you see in the corner up here,
yeah, Ray-Ban.
I have these exact ones. I just got them, actually, 3 pair of these exact knockoffs. She immediately put it back in the package and she sprayed the whole thing down with Lysol.
Oh my God.
And she put the bag in the basement because she didn't know what to do with it. Okay? She had a complete meltdown.
They're sunglasses. They're not ticking.
Like, get over yourself. Crazy. So it was funny because under the article, all these people are like, I'll take them off your hands. I think a lot of people saw Ray-Ban and thought they were probably real, but they don't realize that I just got that beautiful pair for $17. That's one story.
What is that on the top?
How to empty your bowels every day.
And then
I don't know. It looks like a rock.
in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, that's an ad. We're going to ignore it. Okay. Oh, there, it's gone. Okay, so, it's back. All 50 states have issued warnings about these mysterious packages of seeds coming.
We have it here too.
Oh, you're getting them too.
Yeah. Health Canada said, or Environment Canada said, yeah, don't plant those things.
Okay, so I got those seeds in the spring.
Really?
Yeah, they were like almost looked like sunflower seeds, a little smaller, and they were black.
Huh.
I swear to you, I got them. It had to have been March, April, okay? I planted them in a pot on my deck. I didn't know what they were. I thought I was wasted on Ambien and I bought something. I racked my brain for a week thinking, what did you buy? What seeds did you buy when you were taking the Ambiens? Okay? I'm like, I guess the only way to find out is to plant them. So I planted them and nothing grew. It was in a little pot. Nothing grew. So everybody at work, when I told them after the story came out, I'm like, oh yeah, I planted those. They're like, what if it was some rare species that kills all corn? And you've now killed all the corn.
That's a little extreme. By
planting those seeds. So a lot of people have brought these seeds in to sent them into the Department of Agriculture. A lot of them were tested, and they turned out that some of them were lavender. They were a lot of spices, fruits, vegetables. So now it's just so bizarre because so many people have got them. At this time, they didn't have any evidence indicating that it was anything other than a brushing scam, where people receive unsolicited items from a seller who then posts false reviews to boost their sales. Remember, we talked about getting all these weird things from Amazon. Remember, I got those exercise bands, those.
Yeah, but I don't understand who's doing the reviews.
I don't know, but I don't know how they write their own. Apparently, after they send it, you're like a verified. I don't know.
Oh.
And they write their reviews themselves. So the officials do think they call this a brushing scam, is when they send them, right, and then they write the reviews. But I got a few things from Amazon. So anyway, it's usually carried out by third-party sellers, which, things that aren't coming directly from Amazon, eBay, Etsy, things like that, where they can give like a good review, which brings your star rating up. And I think it does affect the algorithms. Like if people want to search too by who got the best reviews. But it's just bizarre, though, that it's all these seeds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on this, but I can verify, you guys, that nothing grew from my seeds. I also do have a green thumb. So don't even blame that on, that I, can't grow shit, because I have a green thumb.
I've seen your plants. You're doing very well.
My plants, yes. Anyway, really quick, I guess we need to get into the big news of the week. Ellen DeGeneres is
crazy.
She's a monster, apparently. So
first, before we get into anything, what are your absolute thoughts about this?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth, and I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon. I watched the Ellen show many years ago when she had her own little I don't even remember. Was it called The Ellen Show? I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. So I used to watch it. I enjoyed her stand-up many years ago. I thought her stand-up was very different, very smart. And I did enjoy, clean and it's very, good. She was good. Yeah. I'd love to watch her show. I think she used to work in a coffee shop on the show or something. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, but I forgot about that show.
Right. Well, I did enjoy that because you know what? She reminded me a lot of Lucille Ball in a lot of them. It would be that really quirky comedy, and I did enjoy it. Was I a huge fan? Not really, but I enjoyed her show. And then once she got that her Ellen DeGeneres show and stuff, I just was never really a huge fan. It was very bizarre. Something about her just always rubbed me wrong. And I don't know, even they were she would come out and do that dancing. And there's always been reports that she hated that, She
doing the
hated
dancing.
it, but she had to do it. Yeah. And something about her just always like rubbed me wrong after that. And I just don't know. But now, you know, she was ranked alongside some of the most admirable women